Need to start this backhoe. I need to go do a little digging with it. It's exactly the reason why, say, like that bucket, I would not put behind this backhoe, because in the event that the skid steer goes down, the 6120 were to go down, I would have no way of moving these implements. Okay? You're probably asking yourselves, well then why did you put that stuff in front of the water truck? Well, we're not going to be needing this water truck until springtime, so we can put things in front of it. It's not going to go anywhere. It'll be fine. It will, everything will be fine. Now, I don't know if this goes for all Ford tractors. This is a 4400 diesel, obviously. Is where you have to access the dipstick. Okay? And we have engine oil. So that is good. Kind of in a precarious spot where the dipstick rubs right up against the block, but hey, it's how Ford designed it. So I don't know what's making me look at this tire, but it looks a little sad, but hey, we'll get it done. Okay, we're gonna start the old girl. Push that in, turn our key, no block heater, no nothing. Oh. Uh-oh. Now, perfect example, okay, where this thing is not going to start under its own power. There is no block heater on this whatsoever, or else I would utilize the electric here to start it. Well, since I don't have a block heater, we have to resort to other measures of starting the old girl. Okay? So, what better way, or what better method than to use a starting fluid? Okay? Now, you do not want to spray starting fluid without turning the engine over. What I always like to do in the aerosol can is just like that, to make sure no bees wings or no dirt or nothing is in the little nozzle right there. So what we're going to do, we're going to turn the key on, we're going to get the thing spinning, and then I'm going to take and spray ether in the air cleaner. Okay? Now you can do this one of two ways. You can get the thing spinning, hold the can up there like that, or you can take it off and spray down in there. Okay, so we're gonna get the thing spinning, and then we will go ahead and give it a sniff. Well, that went better than expected. Go ahead and put the can right, or the ether right back in a can. Every post has one, or should anyhow. The post by the backhoe don't have one. I don't know why, but I don't know. At least it started. I was kind of worried, but I knew we'd put the battery tender on it. So it was all a matter of getting that oil when it is the consistency of molasses to get the oil flowing. Now, the method that I failed to show was, or failed to explain, was there's an incorrect way to use ether as well. You spray and then you try and start it. That is an incorrect way to use starting fluid, because starting fluid, ether, is combustible. Okay, you could blow things apart in the engine. If you were to spray it and then try to start the engine, you want to do it the correct way that I showed. When the engine is spinning over, you want to spray just a small amount of ether. Okay, and thus it started. So I guess we're not loading the semi with beans. Johnny's putting the semi away. I mean, I don't know if we're hauling beans Monday or not. I would preload today while it's still, you know, halfway decent out, but it is what it is. Okay, and it's gonna get worse from here, but you know what, it's going to get worse before it gets better. So why don't you say we jump on ye old backhoe, and well, first of all, we need to make sure that the old girl has some fuel in it, because it would suck to get where we're going and run out of fuel. Yeah, we better put some fuel in it. We better. Because I don't feel like getting back there and having this thing go kaputs on me just because I didn't put no fuel in it. Oh, I think that might be froze. I think we might be froze. Uh-oh. We might not be going anywhere, boys. Huh. I think our loader might be froze to the ground. I mean, we do have some moisture here, but at least well, crap. I don't even have enough height. I can't drag myself backwards if need be. Oh, come on. I'm froze to the ground, boys. Never have had that happen before. I'm gonna see if I can't pull myself out with the hoe, or at least get that hoe stretched out. Maybe I can kind of pull myself. Well, I don't know what to do. Well, that's a no-go. Well, I'm surprised the thing didn't get out of its own way. I mean, usually that loader picks right up. I don't know. I'm dumbfounded. I'm gonna keep working at it and see what happens. Hope it works. Even in first reverse, I kind of had to fight it a little bit. Man. I think what I'm going to do when I park it at the end of the day is put that bucket on some blocks. what I need to do with the backhoe. Got it all folded up and put away. I went ahead and found me some, I believe that to be 1/2 inch, little pieces of wood that I can set this bucket on. Well, it's not even sitting on nothing. We might have to be trying this again before it freezes fast. Oh, I thought I was hitting something. But it turns out, I wasn't even close. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Now, we better be sitting on that wood. Yeah, we are. Just anything to keep the bucket up off the ground so that I don't have to go through the same darn thing that I did when I tried to move it. That's all the more I needed to keep it up off the ground, is about maybe that much or so. I didn't want to curl the bucket because it would make this higher, making that cover over there a pain in the butt to get after, because that is where you charge a battery on the Ford. Got everything all handled. Life is good. And a canvas is thrown over the dash to keep the birds from making a mess. Be nice to have something to cover that, but it's okay. Old girl still serves its purpose. It can go out and dig holes, but it's not the most economically friendly way to dig long term. I almost feel like if this backhoe didn't have that quick change on it, it would have been able to break itself loose, but it's got what? However many inches of leverage in between your tilt cylinder, your lifting point, and then your heel of your bucket. You lose however much leverage between that and that. Okay? Now, this did not come with the Ford 4400. This come with my grandfather, or didn't come with, he had this custom made for when he had a 3400. It was a size smaller than a 4400. It was a loader tractor. It was the same thing as this, minus the backhoe. It did not have a backhoe with it, okay? It was just the 3400 Ford. We took the loader off. I forget why. We took the loader off on his 3400 Ford. He said, "Never again will loader come off." I forget. Did we take the loader off to paint it? I think we did. We So we painted it, never took the loader off again, and he ended up selling it because he just couldn't get around anymore. And it was hard for him to get around. And that is when that is why you see two different colors here, and the backstory on it is this is not part of this unit here. This is an aftermarket made quick change. This stays with the bucket, as you can obviously see here. It's bolted fast to the bucket, and this here is bolted fast to the loader, making this so you can go from the bucket to a bale spear or a set of pallet forks. The only downfall is, all the more that this backhoe wants to do is pick up a bale of hay, and that is it. Okay, it does not have what you would think that the backhoe should. It had a set of forks with it. We sold them because they were, well, it took a good probably 15 minutes to put them on, because you had to screw around with getting stuff lined up and everything, and it was just a pain in the butt. Well, we had thought maybe this would be better for us, and it is. Like if that 6120 were to go down, we could use this to move our hay, load hay out in the field, which it has done before. But the thing that I don't like about this quick attach is you can't grade right with it. It just, there's too much here to deal with. Okay, so it's kind of like a love-hate relationship kind of thing. But with that being said, it's on it. We're going to use it. We're not taking it off just to put the loader bucket back on, just so we can grade right with it. It is what it is, okay? And it's going to stay on the bucket for as long as we keep the backhoe in the family.